Tough opening pot, this. When I mean opening, I mean the distance. It's full table, queuing off the rail. Yeah, so easy to do that. Where's the cue ball going? Is it going to sneak by the 9? It isn't, and he's been fortunate, so we can class that as a good roll. But it's only a good roll if you get away with it. Always got to kick at this. There's no balls he can kick for cover. It's very difficult to try and kick this and get the cue ball behind the 7. The 5's always going to go near that corner. It could go near the 8, so something good could happen, but I wouldn't blame him for giving this a good old whack.
Yeah, I think he's going to power up on this kick shot.
Could he kick after the middle pocket? One rail? Well, he's in a tricky spot. We know that much. He is kicking off that left rail. That's what he's looking at. So he's trying to kick this full. Keep the cue ball up top. Yeah, he's just hit it a bit thin. But he's going to be happy with this. He is going to be happy with this. I know he's left it, but he's not sold out. Aranas has got to come with a shot. It's a similar shot to the one he's just missed in the opposite corner. It's all you can ask for when you're kicking from a tricky position. Just hopefully you don't leave your opponent a hanger.
A shot there by Aranas. He seemed to have learned from his mistake. This time missing on the thin side. Now he's got it.
But if it was to miss the 9, it's not far away from that corner. He's slightly jacking up. This is dangerous. This is awkward. Cue ball needs to stay dry, and it has done, so he's delighted with the outcome of this one. This is going to happen in a match race to 11. Aranas in the opening rack got away with one. Now it's always turn. This is going to go back and forth, these little things. This is what pool is about. Now James has got to try and navigate some form of kick shot here. This is nasty. He can go up past the 4, the right hand side, and go 2 rails, but doesn't lend itself to go safe, does it? They're always trying to kick and separate the ball somehow and try and make something good happen, but just looking at where the 1 is, I don't really see what can come good from it.
I think maybe if he thins the 1 ball on the right side, he could send the cue ball back down and maybe get cover behind the 7 ball again, the 1 ball. Oh. He chose to play it 3 rails instead.
Yeah, I could see what he was trying there. The angle never quite looked there. That's why he was stunning it and drawing it into that rail. He didn't play the natural angle.
Like Shane Van Boning?
Yes, again, there's nothing wrong with that. You've got to do what works for yourself.
Oh.
Maybe you should have come in a little bit earlier in practice, because that is a bad miss.
Didn't expect him to miss that.
No, and that can affect you in a bad way, can't it? Because mentally it can affect you. Good thing is he's got the break in the next rack, so if he goes 2-1 down here, which he's gone to, he'll be breaking. So another break and run. These mistakes are forgot about. This is why I'm a fan of winner breaks. This exact reason. This is my argument whenever there's a debate, because Naoyuki Oi's just made an absolute clanger, but he's got the break next. So if he breaks, pots the 9, or he gets an easy layout, he's forgot about his mistake. Anyway, that's me just thinking out loud. Aranas has got other ideas. Yeah, he's took a gamble there. Oh, how do you like that for a flick on the 9? Oh my. You were talking about the balls remembering. That is incredible. Or he's having a meltdown. This can happen. You can just start the match off and feel okay, run the balls he knows. What have I done there?
Oh, wow, what a shot there by Dodong Diamond. Bowling the 2 ball off the 6 ball, and he's landed perfect for the 3 ball. How about you? Do you like carbon fiber? Do you like the hit?
Carbon fibre was brought into the game after I'd stopped playing, so
Ah.
I never really got. It was sort of coming into the game as I was quitting, so I never really give it a chance. But I think I'd stick to the wood. I don't really feel like I'm getting a massive benefit unless I used it and I just loved it. Then fair enough, but I'm more than happy with the wooden shafts.
Oh.
Now,
Oh.
oh my, what's happened here? Now this is a small glimmer. That has come from nowhere. So Oi steals the rack at the last second.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Aranas with another missed ball. It was all a bit awkward down there with his bridge hand.
So we've just got confirmation that Vietnam's Bui Xuan Yang has bested Chinese Taipei's Chen Xiahua 9 racks to 8 to get to the semi-finals. We've seen a couple of upsets for the ladies' side recently, or over the past few days. Let's not forget Rubelin Amit, who is in the semi-finals, has lost her first game, 7 racks to 5. She's fought all the way from the loser's side to the semi-finals. Wow. Naoyuki.
He's not scratched, has he? He's
Oh.
not scratched. He has. Wow.
James has got away with that mistake he did on the 2 ball. You think Naoyuki is really uncomfortable out there? Kim Bo-jeon has won Charlene Chai 9 racks to 8. And she has won the last quarterfinal and have our semi-finals for the ladies set up.
Yeah, so the ladies' semi-finals is all set.
But what a run from Charlene Chai. She's doesn't really practice much. She's not really a full-time player, and she's really produced many good results in this entire week. Oh, it's gone horribly wrong from Naoyuki there. He seems to scratch off a double kiss on the 1 ball, and he's left Aranas with an open table with a ball in hand. And I think this is the start of the end for Naoyuki. But honestly, I feel like I'm butchering the Vietnamese name.
James Aranas has got a tendency now and again to play an absolute shocker, but from nowhere.
Yeah.
How has he ended up behind the 6?
I think he was looking to bump the 6 maybe, or bump the 9. I'm lost for words. What a mistake he's done there.
I mean, he'll probably get down and kick this ball in and run the match, but fancy leaving the cue ball there.
Yeah, but it's all well and good when you're 10 racks to 3 up, but when the pressure starts kicking in, maybe later in the final, when he's 11-11, it may not seem so easy anymore.
Little bit of hope for Oi, but you just kind of feel it's going to be an anti-climax, this. It's not a case of if that man there wins this match. It's a case of when.
It should have been over at 10-3. So, I mean, there's no give me.
Cue ball needs to slow down. That's okay. Good shot.
Gonna play top, a bit of right side spin. So he wants to land on top of the 8 ball so he can just roll it down for the 9 for an easy 9. End of this game. He's landed on the wrong side of the 8 ball. That's okay. Still favor him to make this 9 ball, although it's going to be a bit of a tougher one.
Yeah, he's just giving himself a shot on the 9. It's a smart move. Doesn't need to get adventurous. Just back yourself to pot this. And you're in the final. It's been a little bit scrappy, but overall, he's been the better player. And it's there. He finally gets the match result. You can see the delight is there. James Aranas is through to the final